Hey guys, welcome back to Farmer's Dynasty with me, Brad M73. And on this episode, we are going to strike off and start doing some jobs for some of our local neighbors. So we've got to go over to Claire's house, and we've got to take the trusty old Jack Bear, if I can only remember how to drive it. The controls are a little bit weird on this game, and hopefully come in the, I don't know, one of the updates next month. Most of these control issues, I hope, will be, resolved. I kind of have the hiccups because I just ate dinner. And laugh at me all you want, but it's purely human. I just love the graphics on this game. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear the tractor noise, but for me, for example, if I'm positioned directly behind the tractor sound constantly bounces back and forth between the left and the right audio channels. Just as it did with Professional Farmer, and I think even Farm Expert did that. You notice a lady on our farm, perhaps it would be nice to say something.
Would you help me?
Good to see you, sweetheart. What can I do for you, ma'am?
My brother is working.
My brother is working abroad. He should be. I should be saying this in a female voice.
But he's still busy working.
But he's still working.
I need one of my fields.
I need one of my fields plowed and cultivated. Will you do it for me, please?
Use that old plow over there by the
Use
barn.
that old plow over there by the barn. You can keep it when you're done. My brother plans on buying a new one anyway. No promises, but I'll see what I can do. Well, that's not nice. You should promise her. Like, hey, bubba. There's also a weird bug in the game right now where all the women are, or at least the majority of the women are bald. They're missing their hair. Or it's selective. Sometimes they have hair and sometimes they don't. So they look like they all, it's like Sinead O'Connorville, which is kind of funny. Funny, not funny. And I'm also going to show you guys a quick way to plow, or at least the fastest way I found to plow a field. It may not be correct. Frankly, I don't care. Oh, there we go. I don't care, and I'm going to do it I did it, Mario. So this wheel here on the left side, you always want to keep that towards the outside of your track. So when you find where the field begins, you just go ahead and lower the plow, and we're going to go zoom out just a little bit. You always want to kind of keep that on the outside of the track of the field. It's a little bit more outside right now just because I'm doing the first hedgerow, or the first headland around the field, but back up and move forward and basically do the exact same thing. And if you keep doing it this way, instead of just going back and forth around the field, you will finish faster. I actually did a field the other day twice to test, and it was a small field. It wasn't very big, but it literally took me probably a third less time, if not even more. I kind of expect with an even larger field it would even take less time, because if you go down to the end of a row and then you turn all the way around, it just takes so much more time than just backing up a little bit and continuing on plowing. So again, it may not be the correct way to plow. You can of course choose to do it differently, but just in the spirit of saving time, especially for these Let's Play episodes, I kind of find it a little bit, some of the things to be incredibly time-consuming. And I do like to do most of what I do on screen so you guys can kind of see what I do. And, this will hopefully allow us to get through some of the plowing jobs without necessarily either skipping forward or having to go into time-lapse territory. Though I do like doing time-lapses. They're pretty cool. So right now it is absolutely flippin' cold out. I think it's something like 11 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like I think it's minus 14 Celsius. I don't have the exact conversion, but you guys can Google it and find out if you really want to know. But it is flipping cold. Coldest night of the year so far, and it's actually kind of early to be this cold. So I'm hoping that we don't have like another deep freeze winter this year, because I don't like it at all. So just rinse and repeat. Look, we're almost halfway done. No, I'm just kidding. I do wish that they had some more field statistics so that we could actually see, as we're doing jobs, how, what our completion ratio is and things like that. I literally have no idea if that kind of information is coming. I do know that they are supposed to add some more information, I think, to the map screen. But aside from that, I'm not entirely sure what exactly is going to be added. But I do find plowing rather therapeutic in some sense. It can get boring, especially on larger fields, and trust me, I'm looking forward to the day when I can afford, the the larger tractor, the next plow up. But it's actually not too bad. Probably because it offers a little bit more of a challenge than, say, like on Farming Simulator, where you just plow a field and it's like plowed. There's no ruts in the field and things like that. Where with this, it does take a little bit more planning and fighting with the tractor to get it to plow where you want it to plow, and so on and so forth. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Didn't I just eat in the last episode? Sorry if I a little bit sniffly. I was joking with my mother the other day that I just did move, and I might have to move again because I'm allergic to my new place. Since I've moved here, I've been having lots of problems sleeping, and then just having like these allergic outbursts in the middle of the night where my nose starts running or I can't breathe. And so I have to get up and stay up for a while, and it's just terrible. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that. But I am a little bit stuffed up, so if I sound different, I apologize, guys. But, I just want to be recording again. Now that I have my new router. Plus, this game is fun. Like, I wasn't expecting to like. I think I said it in the first or maybe even the last episode, but I definitely was not expecting to like this game. I was expecting it to be like a giant turd. And I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised, and presently surprised, I guess. Come on, go. So we have to plow this field, and then we will cultivate it directly afterwards, and then we'll probably go off and try to find some other job to get us some more monies. And I don't know if you noticed earlier in the episode, there was a guy walking by. I think he was walking down by the field there. I'm not sure if that was Oliver or if it was another character, but it's kind of neat how, different characters kind of have their daily routines, and they go off and they run around to to different areas of the map to get things done. And that actually really kind of brings the world of this game alive in a way that I haven't really experienced in a previous farming game. And to that end, oh my gosh, you guys, it makes all the difference in the world in how I feel about a game. It just makes the game feel a lot more alive, and I think that's, you know, that's huge. It's huge. If I want to just turn around when I get up here and come back, or how I want to do this. It is kind of awkward because the throttle as well as the steering are all on the left stick on the Xbox controller. So it's like you can't just turn and then give 100% power, because you lose power when you move that stick to like a 45-degree angle left or right, or, you know, even backwards, and which I don't like at all. And this will probably be okay. We have plowed everything. And so now I think we have to go get our cultivator. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep the plow, and we'll head back to the farm. We'll pick up our cultivator, and then we'll come back. And I just love, I mean, the scenery is just gorgeous. The shadows of the trees. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And just the way the map is laid out, I mean, it's I don't know why, but it just feels a lot more natural than a lot of the maps. Obviously, Farming Simulator, where everything's, you know, a square block, or most everything is usually. Or a 45-degree angle, and that's kind of because of the limitations of the game engine that Giants uses. So let's go ahead and put this down. Whoops. Oh, there is a bug in the game that when you disconnect, it automatically puts you in first-person mode, which is kind of strange. I'm going to try to pull up here, and I turned the lights on by accident. I want to try to pull up here and get connected up without damaging my crops. Oh. Yeah. We are. Head back to the. Oh, I already forgot her name. I want to say Andrea, but that's probably. Is it Clara? Carly? Clara? I think it might have been Clara. And even drive from a first-person perspective. I did increase the field of view slightly. I think the standard field of view is way too narrow. So, you want, if you want to do that, just go into the game options and then increase the slider. You move the slider a little bit to the right until you find a field of view that you're comfortable with. Ah! Just don't crash like I did. So I'm enjoying this game so much that I'm probably going to be pumping out quite a few episodes of it pretty quickly. At least I'm going to try to. Okay, let's move back a little bit so that we can see what we're cultivating here. But yeah, like I'm really motivated to make a lot of episodes because I'm having so much fun with this game, and I swear, not being paid to say this about this game, like I truly was expecting this to be a total disaster. Now my fear now is, especially if UIG is involved in some nefarious way, is that as soon as the game's released, they'll work on, you know, putting out some kind of DLC come spring or summer, and they'll charge another 10 or 20 bucks for it. And it'll usually consist of pretty much the same thing, but a new map and maybe a few extras, maybe some new vehicles or something. And then they'll basically call it a day. I'm totally expecting that to happen. I hope it doesn't. Like, I hope that they continue to support the game and, you know, make it better. And, you know, this could be eventually a serious contender for, you know, to Giants Farming Sim. This is literally like the first game that I've played in a long time. Whoops. Where I think it could actually have it's got the right stuff. Now they just kind of have to fix the bugs and smooth out the interface issues, and I think they might actually have a winner. And that actually really excites me. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Okay, now I'm gonna get flagged for music there. Not with my horrible singing, probably. But yeah, they actually do have a roadmap for early access on this game. Right now, as of, you know, December 27th or whatever the date is that I'm recording this, it is under early access. So, you know, if you buy it, you know, 6 months from now, it may not be. I think they're supposed to do the full release in February or March or something like that. So, you know, I don't know if the price will go up then or what'll happen, but probably will. A little bit at least. And I totally have forgotten what I was going to say about that. Oh, the roadmap, the update roadmap. So they put out a roadmap, I think a couple weeks ago, saying, okay, this is what we are shooting for as far as like what their update schedule is, as far as like patching the early access and adding features. And it pretty much looks like they're going to try to be putting out a patch about once a week. So I don't think we've gotten a patch yet this week. But yeah, about once a week, you know, adding new features and things like that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to, you know, seeing things that get added, and, you know, hopefully, you know, we'll be able to continue on with the same save and not have to completely start over every time they do an update. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. The sun is starting to descend. A little bit. So we'll have to go and do missions to get like the cedars, the cedar field. We actually have to plow a field, and I ended up plowing it just back and forth. It just went on forever. I think it took me like an hour and a half or something crazy just to do that one field, and I'm telling you guys, like, I was done. I was like, I just wanted it to be over, so I kept pushing myself, like, you know, we can do it, we can do it. And so I finally got it done, and I was so thankful that it was over with. And so the next time I do that field, I'm gonna use my new plowing technique that I alone, BradM73, have developed. So remember, guys, if you use it, you have to pay me $50. The donate link is down in the video description. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just think, you know, the way I figured, and I don't know, other people might be doing it the same way. I don't know. But I'm going to take all the credit for it, right? Clara seems to be really fond of you. Ooh. Wait, did I just finish this mission? Claire's job, the old mill. We can't... No, we can't do this. Excuse me. So now we should be... I don't know if we already got our reward just for completing that. I'm gonna go up to her and see what's kicking. Hey, look at that light. Look at the lighting there. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Got the God rays coming through the trees. Got a little bit of a lens flare there with the green and red. Realistic shadows. Yeah, it's awesome.
Can I help you, sweetheart?
Hi, Clara. Can I help you, sweetheart? Ooh, I'm kind of green. Can you tell me a bit about field work?
Sure.
No.
What do you need to know?
What do I need to know? Okay, so this is just saying like how do you prepare fields and do the seeding and all that stuff. That's all going to be stuff that we're going to figure out later. So I'm good with it. She seems disappointed that I was like, sorry, lady, but I gotta go. And then we have a plow. Oh, that's my stuff. I wonder what that job is down there. Oh, so up here at Becky, we can get an old wagon. So maybe we'll head up there really quick, and we'll do that job. Even though it is kind of getting late in the day. Let's take this back to the farm. We'll head up there to Becky's place. I think I have to repair like a greenhouse or something like that up there. So we'll do that. And I'll show you the difference between actually repairing and then like what I did with my greenhouse where I actually used the metal panels to basically fully restore it back to, you know, essentially brand new. Might get a bit late though, so I don't know. Go again. Whoops. Condition. Oh gosh. Oh, I just love the shadows on this game. It really adds so much depth to the game. It's incredible. This way. There's not currently any traffic or other vehicles in the game other than the train, and you'll actually see that update coming in sometime in the future. Let's go ahead and switch. I can only pull out a little bit. Oh, there's the train off in the distance there going by. And I don't know, I might have just heard the train whistle kind of a thing. Here's we'll come up to another town up here, and there's, you know, various fields that we can purchase, you know, around the map. Light shining through the... Ooh, there's the shadow for that tree just popped in there. I think we'll go past a gas station here in a few moments. You can see it. It looks like it's got the big 7 logo, or a backward 7. Seems like every time I see it, it's a backward 7 and not a frontward 7. So, whoa, what's going on with the graphics there? Every once in a while there's kind of like a little glitch in the graphics, but it's not very common. Wow, look at that. That's really pretty. We can turn our lights on. It's not quite dark enough for that yet, though. I really hope I don't get up here and then she gives me like a completely different job that I'm not used to. Because the last time I did a job for her, it was fixing her greenhouses. I didn't have to plow or do anything like that. So when we pull up here next to the... see those kind of weird flashes? I don't know if you'll catch those on the video. There's kind of some weird flashes that pop up. We can hit the right trigger for the gas station, and we can just buy, you know, a few liters of fuel there and be on our way. Oh, there's one of the people jogging there behind the tree. If you see her, she's gonna, I don't know if she's gonna jump the fence, or is there a gap in the fence? Oh, she just kind of looked like she walked right through the fence. She's supernatural. Oh, she's got a hat on though. But yeah, I've gotten, you know, I've been playing the game for, you know, several days now. I can't remember when I bought it now. I think it was, I don't know if it was Christmas Eve or the day before that. And so I've kind of familiarized myself a little bit with the map and how to get around. And watch me get all the way up here and the job will no longer be available. But at least you guys got to see some really nice scenery. You got to see a town back there. Hello. I haven't actually gone into the town and explored around. There's all kinds of little nooks and crannies in there that that you can explore. So I don't know if there's anything cool in there or not. And if there's not now, there might be down the road too, as they add more content to the early access game here. Driving down the road. Ooh, look at that. The tractor does look like it's hovering up above the road just about, you know, a quarter of an inch or so, but I'll take it, actually. There's even a dating mission up here. There's a house up here on the right, whenever we get that one, and which I think it'll probably be the next day. The next in-game day, or maybe in 2 days. And new quest. You notice an old hay wagon by one of the barns. It might be handy, and indeed it is. See if you can earn it somehow. Hey, baby, is there anything I can do on your farm? Why, yes, Brad, I'm 73. Here's the tools you need to repair my greenhouse. Like, oh man, I thought I was going to get lucky.
Hello.
Hi.
Anything? Don't mean to be rude, but
Do you need anything? Don't mean to be rude, but something...
No good at
See,
all, and there's so
the
many
worker's no
things
good at
to be
all?
done.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I could click through some of these. Well, perhaps I can help. I'm looking for work.
And you don't work for nothing, do you?
And you don't work
Sorry,
for nothing, do
can't
you?
afford
Sorry,
new
can't afford
workers.
new workers. Okay. What about that trailer over there?
I could use it as a payment.
And she's like,
If you
sounds
say
good to
so,
me.
But it don't come too cheap. I need this barn and greenhouses fixed. What do you say?
So she needs the barns and the greenhouses fixed. It's a lot of work, but I'll do it. I'll do anything for... Oh. Now I gotta
That's quite a lot of work.
choose the
but I'll
correct option. You can turn people down. I don't know really what happens when you do. They probably, you know, don't like you as much or something. There are, matter of fact, if I go over here, you can see Becky has kind of just like a neutral face, and as they like you more, they'll actually get like a little smiley face. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get up on the roof. Right. Air bricks. What? I've never heard of air bricks. I have no idea what they could possibly be. Unless it's like a lightweight brick or something like that. Made with air. see if there's anything inside that needs doing. Doesn't look to be. I have my X-ray vision on. All right. Oh, and here's the hay trailer there. So we'll just climb up here. I don't think that barn over there needs to be repaired, just this one in the greenhouse. And this is like a freaking huge greenhouse too, so it's going to take a while. But hopefully not as long as it would if I were basically building it as new. So we'll use the repair tools instead of, you know, actually making it with the metal sheets, the metal panels, whatever they are. And so it should go a little bit more quickly, I hope. And I'm going to also start with the roof, especially because it's getting darker. I think it's a little bit easier. See, I'm really, really hungry. That tree bark there looks pretty tasty. You know? I haven't really seen a penalty to not eating until, you know, your character really starts complaining about it. You can kind of just go off and then just eat once a day, fill up your food bar, and then go to sleep. Okay, so this one's finished. Well, Becky, your barn's done. Now, climb up here. And I think I have to do a lot of the, yeah, we have to do a ton of work to the base, but it's going to go by pretty quick because I think most of these, excuse me, we only hit once. I got my X-ray vision on. Oh, there's a few over here. Definitely worth doing to get the trailer there. And the trailer, this is basically a bale trailer. Oh, that one required two. Okay, I think we've got, oh no, I'm wrong again. It's basically a bale trailer and we just throw our bales right onto it. It's like super easy. You don't have to line them up. They just kind of lock into place and away you go. And they organize themselves. What the heck? Okay, those totally look like they're not ready. Not repaired, that's what I meant to say. They're not ready, you guys. And basically, you can just go down along the top here. Like the ridge of the roof to do all the repair work. It's really easy to do. Oops. Okay. So I assume all that we're really doing is just grinding off all of the rust from the metal. I had to fathom a guess. Part of the roof looks good. This part of the roof looks good. Okay. So now let's just do the outside. I'm just going to leave the scaffolding up for right now, just in case we missed something on the top and have to get back up there again, but I don't think we did. Okay. You might eat a frog alive. That sounds delish. Actually, no, it kind of doesn't. Okay. Finished with all that. All right. Oh. I think there's a bunch of floor spots in here that need to be repaired. Some of them, you know, you can't really even tell, so you do have to use your X-ray engineer's vision. All right. You do kind of, well, I do kind of get sick of constantly seeing the hunger messages, but I guess that's just what I'm going to have to deal with them, you know, if I ignore them. Right. Okay. Return to Becky and ask for the trailer.
It was a lot of work.
That was a lot of work, but I just finished. All done. Made quick work of that. Great, thank you. You may take the trailer. And there's something extra from me. Or here's something extra.
Thanks. I'll see you
What
around.
did she give? I mean, did she give me a kiss? Did she give me more money? I don't think so. So now we can turn the light on. I only got 100 social points for that. Yeah, I don't know if you saw... Oh, there's the moon coming up there. The sun has definitely gone down. It doesn't really get too much darker than this in the game. This is about as dark as it gets. I haven't seen it rain at night, so I don't know if it gets any darker at night. And I haven't seen any Easter eggs like running around the fields at night, like, you know, werewolves or anything. Though they are planning on adding animals fairly soon, from what I understand. So that'll be pretty cool. So I don't know if there will be deer. Like, I know that you're supposed to be able to go fishing. And I've heard that there is a fishing rod quest in the game, but you don't actually get the fishing rod or something like that. I haven't seen it myself, so I can't verify one way or the other. So I don't know. And we'll just go back the way we came. Driving a tractor in the creepy night. Now, when you're sitting on the tractor, no, I guess the audio does still kind of go back and forth. Though I primarily hear it out of the right ear, but when I'm turning left, it goes out of the left ear. When I turn right, it bounces back and forth between ears. It's just really, it's really annoying. It really does your brain in big time. Your stomach feels like an old volleyball. Oh, there's the 7 right there. And this one's the backwards 7. Or maybe it's just a swoosh. Maybe it's not actually supposed to be the number 7. I don't know. Street lights on. There's the train going through the going down the track. I'm actually kind of surprised it's not like 2 or 3 cars at least. I've never just seen a single car like that going down the track. Okay, I don't want to take the first left. I need to take the second left. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I want to take this left, and then I want to take this dirt road right here. You can cut across country if you want. I'm kind of just driving on the roads. If I'm just playing, my own game, I'll probably just gonna cut across country a little bit more, especially if I'm on foot. You might as well just run through the woods if you have to go to the shop to get something really quick. I need to see how much time I have left here. Because I think we might be able to go down to the farm shop really quick and just get some seed and... Actually, I don't even need to get seed yet because I'm not going to be planting anything for quite a while. I can tell you that. Your first several hours in the game, probably 5 or 6 hours, you're basically going to be doing these jobs, either doing plowing jobs or fixing your farms for other farmers and friends, and just to get your equipment. And once you get the combine, if you've got your baler ready to go, if you've got, we just picked up the bale trailer, once you have all that stuff ready to go, you can actually, start working on farming and working on your own fields a lot better. So we're coming up to home here. And let's walk through the gate. I wish there was like a flashlight key, but there's not. Darn it, I left the door open. So, whoops. So now we'll just, grab a bite to eat. And we're going to go up and sleep. We're just going to rest until the next morning. And now we'll see what our condition is. And then we'll eat again to fill up the bar. Okay. that, and we'll eat an apple. And I don't want to eat any more than that. All right. So now, before we go, well, let's see. No, we're going to go further. We're going to go further. Run out. We're going to run down to the agriculture shop, or the, basically, I guess, where you buy like all of your seeds and your animals, fertilizer and stuff like that. And it's not too far. It's just down to the south here. Let's see here. Yeah, we're already almost halfway there. Up here is our house. And yeah, there's the agriculture store. You can buy seeds and agriculture equipment there. I don't know that there's actual agriculture equipment. And we'll look at the buy menu when we get down there. Uh-oh, and it just started raining. This is what the rain in the game looks like. And unlike in Farming Simulator, when you are in a building or under like an awning, it stops raining under there. How about that? Not in Farming Simulator. The rain just goes right through the roof, which is rather silly. So you can go around, we can go in the back entrance, or we can just run over here. There's a front entrance too. Whoops. And, you know, you can't really go around and look at anything. There's no people in here. Right now, there's the back door. It is kind of nice looking up here. So we can just hit the right trigger, and this is where we would buy all of our seed. I don't need any right now, so I'm not going to waste the money on it. However, I do want some chickens, so we're going to buy 6 chickens, and then we're going to buy like, I don't know, about 100 kilograms of chicken food. We don't have enough money to buy a cow, so I'm not going to really worry about that. And then, let's see, whoa, I don't want that much. Price €2. And then we'll just buy some zucchini seeds, I guess. So there goes half of our money. Now the chickens and all the feed are automatically transferred to the farm. It's not like we're carrying anything. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I want to click on my vehicle up here. Come on now. There we go. And whoops. Voila, we are back at the farm. We can run over here and take a look at our chickens really quick. I can already hear them clucking away. And there they are. And they will produce eggs. So, you know, about once a day, you can come up, you know, go up to your chickens, and you'll get a option to take the eggs. And then you can take the eggs. How about that? And let's run over to the greenhouse. I think we put some tomatoes out. We can maybe check on those, see how they're doing. And then we can also put some zucchinis. Remove seedlings. No, I don't want to do that. And then we'll just use... oh, there we go. They were red. I'm like, why are they red? I'm just going to put them all out. I have no idea what I'm doing as far as actually raising the zucchinis. Like, I don't know if I have to leave the door things open or what. Okay, like these things. I literally do not know. Let's see if I can zoom in. I don't know if we can get any information on the greenhouse. No, I don't think we can. However, if we go into this mode, nope, seedlings. So yeah, I really don't know beyond this you know, how this works, you know, how the vegetables grow or anything like that. So we're just going to have to wait and kind of see. I'll experiment more on my, you know, my offline, I call it the offline game, even though there's not any online or multiplayer here yet. But I'll experiment with that and you know, try to read up a little bit more and hopefully get that figured out. And we will see you back for another episode very soon of Farmers Dynasty. Guys, if you're enjoying the series so far, please do not forget to hit that like button. It helps me out tremendously. Leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, and please subscribe for this and many more videos. Guys, I'm Brad M73, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.